Hi everyone, welcome back to Obscurus Lupa Presents. Turns out you made it through the first one, so hey, welcome back. Today we're gonna go over another crappy action movie from the 90s called Lady Dragon. If you think it was worth it to pay the $2 that I did, you're wrong.
Yes, the latest production from Rapey Films.
Oh ho, Cynthia Rothrock, you thought you'd escaped me after Undefeatable, did you? Yes, this is the same star from the last crappy movie I reviewed. Apparently in the 90s, Cynthia Rothrock was pretty big in the action scene, but now everybody remembers her for this.
Keep an eye out for you, Stingray.
Things were looking bleak for Miss Rothrock. Lady Dragon is a little bit like Undefeatable, except without all the wit and charm.
Phallic Symbols in the Desert present Lady Dragon.
Yeah!
Itch in my pants, itch in my pants, itch in my pants, itch in my pants. Party boy, party boy, party boy, party boy, party boy. Paul Schaefer seems terribly interested. Okay, everybody, settle down. It's just a fight scene. Settle down. Okay, you're not listening.
Just as the audience is getting worried that this movie is going nowhere fast, a challenger enters.
Watch out, it's long torso, little legs, woman.
I'm gonna spare you folks. If you thought the fight scenes in Undefeatable weren't interesting, they're sure as hell boring and repetitive here. I'm gonna spoil it for you. Cynthia Rothrock kicks people. A lot. Oh, slow motion, how I missed you.
I need to put my cigarette down for this. Oh, never mind.
Oh, and don't forget the 90s staple of repeating the same shot 3 times over. She wins! Is this the part where we find out she's a fighter with a heart of gold just trying to get her sister through college? Did that guy have a throne? What's he the king of? Random hay on the floor? So Rothrock's character Kathy is fighting people in Indonesia so she can find the person who killed her husband. Her husband's friend reveals this exposition in the most cliched way possible.
You'll never get to him, you know. We've been after Ludwig Hauptmann for years now. He's too well protected, he's too insulated. You don't have a chance.
Get lost, Gibson.
Just remember, pal, we both know the bottom line. Life's a bitch. And then you die.
I hope he doesn't betray her predictably later on, and then she repeats that line back to him, thus making it ironic. She does. Hey everybody, it's time for a montage!
Hee wrestling, wee! Just another wedding day. Oh, repeating shot, yee! Hope nothing bad happens like you getting gunned down. This would probably be the worst time for that to happen. No, you're dying in my arms dramatically!
Oh look, dramatically convenient rain.
Kathy has an idea where the killer might be, so she disguises herself, set to a girl power track about fighting. And after all, she fights fire with fire. Naturally, she's disguising herself as a racist caricature.
John, maybe tonight I'll get even.
Yeah, now she looks Indonesian. Club scene! I'm glad you picked the most unattractive people for that. What's she so happy about?
Hey, how much for your body, mama? I want to buy your body. Ooh.
That guy just fell over when she walked by. She didn't even have to do anything.
Bitch, you're mine. Come on.
What just happened?
Okay, so no one's confused by what just happened there. Just me then.
Sorry, fellas. My mistake.
What was the point of that then? Why did she even go there? And of course they set the following fight scene to the most inappropriate music. What are they attacking him for? Kathy is caught and brought into the bad guy. You can tell he's Australian because his name is Ludwig.
You'd like to kill me, yes?
You can count on it, Mr. Hopman.
Do you know what I could do to you, you piece of trash? Do you have any idea what I'm capable of?
Sweating
who I
profusely
am?
and growing a 5 o'clock shadow.
He's trying to figure out who she is, but he decides he'd rather rape her and leave her for dead. So, let me get this straight. Cynthia Rothrock is fighting for money so she can avenge a loved one's death, and it turns out that the killer is a kung fu rapist. What a shocking turn of events! And wait a minute, what about that rape scene? What the hell is this?
I mean, was that supposed to make the rape appealing? Did they go to the pool afterwards? I don't really understand.
So Kathy is left by the side of the road and found by a little boy and his mute grandfather.
Why is she dark and light at the same time?
We don't understand wigs in this primitive culture.
Oh, good and evil fight inside her.
Oh yeah. Actually, no, that doesn't make sense. So like all good stereotypes spouting off fortune cookie sayings, they nurse her back to health and teach her the ways of kung fu.
Okay, a little less like you're constipated. Okay, you need a breather. That's cool.
And then we get this. Okay. Where are we going with this? What did that accomplish? Cool?
Okay, Grandpa, you can put the scarf down. Don't.
I don't know if he really knows all the kung fu they think he does.
Grandpa, I don't think that corn's gonna do it.
You know, you've been so wonderful to me. I feel like such a burden.
Grandfather says nothing very, very good or very, very bad lasts very, very long. It is karma.
I don't think that's how karma works either. So Kathy sends the little kid to get some money from her place. Oh no, not again. Oh, thank God. This is thankfully interrupted by one of Ludwig's guys. How long are those stairs? bad guy.
I'm just gonna, wander out of this movie now.
Wait a minute, movie. You can't move on from that. He just killed a man. Send him to go fight Ludwig. He could kill him. Speaking of Ludwig, he's busy lightly shaking a hooker when his mistress shows up.
You listen to me. You will do as you're told.
Do you know what a fool is? Someone who spends money on something he's already got. Je suis la meilleure femme.
Do you like my Velcro dress?
Ah, no more, movie. No more. No more. Bad place, move on.
So I killed a guy?
He chased me onto the roof. He had a gun.
I hope he didn't follow you here.
He fell. No more.
Oh, honey, I'm so sorry.
Well, they've all seemed to have taken that rather well. Hey, we haven't had a montage for a while. No, bad movie.
And then they enjoy some dried semen patties.
The police are onto Ludwig, which is a perfect setup for another long and boring fight scene. Wait a second. You can't just cut away from that all willy-nilly. You gotta have some sort of transition or something. And then we have this. And of course, another training montage.
She's a dragon. Yes, a lady dragon.
Yes, small woman in the shape of a child, we have a title.
When someone you love goes away, you give a gift.
It's beautiful.
Wow, this is the ugliest dress I've ever seen.
Shit, did I really buy her that?
Hopefully under witness protection, no one will find out I was in Undefeatable.
There's a carpet flapping in the shot. You wanna... we'll leave it.
Kathy gets a job with Ludwig's mistress and goes undercover. Here's some comic relief.
Alan is as harmless as a butterfly. Aren't you, Alan?
Oh, yes. Quite harmless. Quite.
Okay, that's not funny. And in case you liked their first attempt at comic relief, here's some bad drunken acting.
You know, he knows I'm the best woman he's ever gonna have. He's ever gonna have.
Kathy gets into one of Ludwig's warehouses to find some evidence and has to make a hasty escape after another fight scene. Like 30 automatic guns can't hit one person.
Alan?
And then lucky for you, too.
What are you doing here?
I've been busy following you.
Following me?
It's my job. And I just saved your ass.
So are you gonna tell me who you really are?
I'm a cop, damn it.
Once more with less feeling, damn it. Meanwhile, this happens.
Well, don't just stand there, put him out before he ruins the lawn.
Yeah. Ludwig sees Kathy at the office and doesn't recognize her. Yeah, 'cause her disguise was so good. He invites her to his house for a fancy party.
I wore my kilt today.
I have to kill him.
He says revenge is a double-edged sword. It destroys your enemy. It also destroys your spirit.
How much you want to bet all of that is thrown out the window by the end of the movie?
So at the fancy party, everyone is competing for the worst 90s fashion trend. Giant Shoulder Pads McGee arranges an underwater battle. Seriously.
Now we'll see how beauty is undone by greed.
You're murdering me. Nothing like a fight scene set to elevator music. So after that detour from the plot, Ludwig has some random dudes in his house to fight.
You know, they work out here all day, every day. Well, your fingerprints were all over this, Miss Markowski. Or should we use the name Gallagher now, Mrs. John Gallagher?
Oh, and then it's revealed that her husband's friend was in on the whole thing. Shock and awe! Don't worry, it didn't have shit to do with the rest of the movie.
You know, it'd be such a shame not to have you to myself before I turn you over to him.
Never again, asshole.
You?
You? I'm slightly miffed.
Life is definitely a bitch. And then you die.
Chase scene!
The mistress and her shoulder pads burn down Grandpa's house with a flamethrower they just happen to have lying around.
You're a righteous little bitch, aren't you?
Don't make me shimmy and shake at you.
Ludwig wants another crack at you. A fight to the death.
Kathy agrees to fight Ludwig and save Grandpa and small child. Fight scene at the meat factory! And that guy is there.
And it's Shirtless Guy versus Hillary Clinton. Who will win? Oh, throwing in that repeating shot there, but she is one breakdancing fool. Ooh, look at that pirouette. And Cynthia Rothrock bringing in the slow motion. What's this? A cheap way to pad out the movie. And he's carrying her like a baby. Ooh, that's gotta hurt. I've gotta tell you folks, things aren't looking good for Kathy. Oh wait, never mind, she wins.
Remember, nothing very, very good, nor very, very bad lasts very, very long.
It is karma.
No, it still isn't.
Out here on my own, in this cold, cold world, night steals the day.
Okay, so it was kinda bad. I mean, not undefeatable bad, but still pretty mediocre. The fight scenes were padded out, the acting was bad, and the dubbing was even worse. But hey, at least the editing was